All right, and again, I want to take time since you brought it up to stay. Welcome to the 30 Club. I clap for you.
Oh yes.
Of what fraternity is that?
Oh wow, this is what we doing.
So I just want to say
it's Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated.
Right.
Hey, I crossed those burning sands in 91, 4/29/91. And like I said, it's 3/29/91. Lord have mercy. At 4:41 a.m. and get all that right. But no, it's been 30 plus years. This past March has been 30 years. And I promise you, all BS aside, the brotherhood of all Greeks and sororities, of all Greeks, the fraternities and sororities, I don't care what fraternity you in or what sorority you in. That Greekhood, that Greek love is something sweet. Because I would tell you this, back in my road tripping days, there were times where I was well taken care of. I'm not talking about college road trips. I'm talking about as a grown adult. They see my tags, brother, you good?
Yeah.
You know where you going? Hey, this place, don't go over here, don't go. Hey, go to this spot. Even now to this day, that brotherhood is something special. I would also encourage any brothers that are out there, and again, I'm new to this, so I'm not preaching to anybody. Become financial.
Yeah.
Become financial. Because again, I didn't like brothers coming up to me, hey, are you, don't ask that question right off the bat. Are you finding? No. At least know my damn name. But I encourage folks to be financial, and I will say openly that I am working on a lifetime membership. And I'm going to even get more and more involved. But again, when you start maturing and you start understanding the person in the mirror, and you start allowing that person that you see in the mirror to manifest and grow, you start seeing things in a different light. You will start growing even more than you ever thought you was capable of doing because you allow yourself to do that. So again, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, like you said, man, I mean, being a part of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, I just want to let you know that, hey, financial, man, I got that point to where, hey, I got my car, you do what you do. And it's just been a great thing as you got older, because like I said, you didn't think about it when Jordan was going to Tennessee State. Boy, I'm doing all these plugs and ain't getting paid a dime.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, subscribe and like.
Yeah, cash out.
Well, yeah, my daughter was going to Tennessee State, man, and it was the fact of moving her in and out the dorm. If her brother saw me, you good, friend? Yeah, I'm good. Hey, thank you, man. And then we get to the car, she like, Daddy, who was that? I don't know that dude. You don't know him now. He's just part of the fraternal order to where he respects me like that.
Period.
And being that we hang out and finding out who we hang out with, I was telling we had I'm getting my hair cut, and a young lady who went to college with us in high school, she was in there with her son, and we were telling about how at Central, man, we had a crew of Riverview. It had to be about 20 some of us from Riverview who happened to just go to Central Missouri State. And before we got ready to graduate, we sitting there. Sundays was family night. So we get together at the bottom of one of the main halls, we cooking dinner, and people come by from other cities and other schools from out, and they're like looking like, what y'all doing? Having family dinner? Okay, you got Kappas, Alphas, Sigmas, Qs, Deltas, Zetas, Sigma Gamma Rhos, all here wearing our stuff, laughing at each other, ha 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 ha. People about, what's over there? Somebody, it's a family. Like everybody in your family is different. So when you see people coming together like that, it's like, whoa, it ain't the norm, but it's true. So
very much so.
We got brothers and sisters in the same houses who are different sororities and fraternities, but we still brothers and sisters regardless. And that's the thing I think has been missing lately, because they look at us like, say, like when me and you went to the cigar thing, it was me and you, and then it was Blue and
Theron.
Yeah. And we sit there taking a picture, I'm gonna put that picture. We see the picture. You got 2 Kappas, a Sigma, and an Alpha.
Yeah.
And we kick, but people have put such a distance or a wall where you can't hang with it. No, that ain't how we do it. That ain't.
And that's never been an issue, even in my undergrad years. We all look at it. Look, for the most part, everybody had to go through them burning sands.
Yes, sir.
Our rituals, even though it's secretive, it's pretty much not too different than everybody across the board. That includes sorority. Yeah. So when it's all said and done, that's about being immature.
Yeah.
I am totally that person that participated in some of that immaturity and the way my mindset was. So when you start growing up and you start loving yourself, loving the person that you see in the mirror, you start seeing things for what they really are.
Right.
And again, people on the outside looking in would never, ever know what it means to pledge. All you hear is about the horror stories.
That's it.
I got horror stories for you. But I promise you this, if you see me and my ships, because it was 20 of us, one has passed away, now it's 19 of us, man, when we get together, we cut up like I did on my, for example, on the 13th of every month. When and that's the clean version.
Right.
That's when we listen. You don't want to see some of our group texts, how we get in. But here's the biggest thing. It's not just being silly, but we talk about politics. Yes, we talk about livelihoods. Yes, when people have issues or got to come together, we came together. When people need some support. When my mother passed away in September, it wasn't a group text. Yeah, I got some love, but brothers were calling me.
Right.
Hey, ship, you good? Right. You all right? Everything cool. When one of my ships, Dave Thomas, had an aneurysm. Dave, when we was on there, when you saw it, he broke down in tears. He's like, man, I didn't expect, he said, I would wake up and see my ships at my bedside. I would be at the house, and then next thing you know, I get a ring at the bell. Ship, you good? Here's something to eat.
Right.
Ship, you all right? Ship, quit doing this. But the point is that brotherhood is everlasting.
Yeah.
And you cannot. And here's the other thing too. I'm cool with Kappas. I'm cool with the Sigma. It doesn't matter. People are cool who we cool with. Period.
Right. That's it. Like you said, and those are just different pieces of the puzzle that throw people off. But like I say, in all, the last and major piece is I see you for who you are, and you see me. That's all I ask. That's all I ask you to do. If you don't do not respect me for who I am, the man I am, then hey, we move forward, we good to go. But man, I mean, we ain't had a chance to talk about none of your college, your college things, I'm gonna let you slide because we know we're gonna let that slide.
just
again. And like I said, man, as over the 10 years, brother, who would have thought that we'd be as cool? I mean, man, look here. You have been there, man. Like I said, when I went through some rough patches and all, like I said, again, I thank you for it. It was like, hey, I just need to holler. And when we finished hollering, you were like, all right, you straight? Yeah. And it was done. It never was brought up again. Like, hey, we straight on it. And that's the kind of bond and friendship that people need, to where, like I said, you got family in Kentucky, you got brothers who are not in St. Louis. I got majority of cats I grew up with who ain't in St. Louis. So for me to have a chance to hang with you whenever we get together, it's like, all right, bet. Hey man, look, la. Whoo, brother, I thank you because I need it. Like now, this piece here, man, it was just supposed to be a 30-minute conversation, but brother, we've had a ball because I knew that it was gonna do that. And that's what I want people to see. I bring people on this show for 2 reasons. One, because I want people to see the person who they may know as far as like you said, the final product of what they see out there in the corporate world, in the world in general, yada yada yada. Ooh. But then I also want them to see the person and meet the person behind that, to where, hey, look here, I'm a cat who went through trials and tribulations to get to where I am, and I want people to know that I'm real. Life affects me like it affects everybody else.
Yeah.
And
I cry just like anybody else, probably more so now. But again, you don't know my testimony. You have no clue the amount of stuff. We haven't even touched on it. That alone is just a segment. You and I have talked off camera, but that alone is just a segment. The stuff that I've gone through. But I just look at it in the sense of you cannot grow if you haven't been through it.
No.
You really have to go through some things to really test your manhood and fully understand where you at. Again, if it hadn't been for my praying and having my relationship with the man upstairs, I wouldn't be here today. That's real talk.
Yeah, man.
Now, and I have no problem standing all the way on it with both feet. I am a living testimony. For real. But that can be a whole nother segment by itself, because we really need to get brothers to understand that you're not alone in this world going through some things. Yeah. You really have to reach out, because you never know what that next fellow man that you just sat down and met at the bus station, they might be going through similar things. Mm-hmm. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to express yourself rather than keeping it all balled up and just exploding. It's okay.
Like I said, bro, hey, after the divorce, and me and you sat down and hollered, boy, it was crazy, because I was going to that dark spot to where it's like, hey man, ain't nobody gonna understand, and yada yada yada. Like, you know, whoa, hold up, bro, that ain't who you are. Yeah, if you need to holler at somebody, go ahead and holler, and let it be out and known, because I threw you. Hey, bro, I need some help real quick. Throw me the lifeline really back to shore, because I was drifting. And that's the only thing I try to teach the young brothers I come around and deal with, to where you can't be fighting with each other over nothing. Yeah. I said the thing of it is too, is that back in the day, we laugh about, but back in the day, remember, we threw hands. And when you finished throwing hands, two things came out. You found out, good. Hey, you got me that day. But again, now I got a partner to where, hey, if I'm out here back to back by myself, I need to yell, yo, bruh, help me. And at least you got, I mean, it was a growing piece to where friends who I fought with, now we family. Yeah. And then we had the chance to come back because we use these and didn't shoot nobody. These kids now, they get mad because of the mindset of he ain't gonna punk me, or I ain't nobody. Look, I've been what they say, I've been disrespected. How you gonna be disrespected if you didn't respect him in the first place?
Well, and then not only that, we got to make sure as grown as men that we go back and reach back to help these young brothers.
Oh yeah.
We cannot allow the women to play both parts. And that's where I think we falter in so many different ways. If you're a coach, be that coach.
That's it.
Don't go and coach because you have another agenda going on, which I ain't gonna do.
That's a whole come on now. Yeah, brother.
Come on now. We're doing real talk, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't be a coach with a whole different agenda. Be a coach to teach some of these kids, but at the same time, allow these kids to be taught.
Yeah.
And and the thing is, oftentimes now that we are the elders in a lot of these younger generation lives, I have a mentee who's about it. Love her dearly. Been knowing her since she was 18 years old. And the biggest thing is we as adults have to learn how to listen. Listen to what these kids are saying. Yes, listen to their frustration. Yes, listen to what is going on with them. Because the problems we had back then was, damn, I don't have a quarter or have a dime for my damn payphone just in case I get in trouble.
Yes, sir.
No, everything is in their hip pocket. Everything is on their cell phone. Their livelihood is on their, back. Come on, Cecil. You know back in the day, the worst thing you can do to us is say we can't go outside.
That was it. No, that was the hurdle.
Oh, dude, hey, you tell me that, I'm miserable. Man, the worst thing you can do is tell me, now you tell a kid, you might not see some of these kids for all day with the exception to eat or use the bathroom.
Right.
They will stay on their phone and their computer all day long, and there's a danger because we oftentimes, and some adults too, everything is through that damn phone.
Right.
No, we need to get back to the art of going, sitting at the dinner table, putting them phones down, and let's communicate. How is your day going? What is going on? Right. I don't need to see that phone. Put them phones up. And until we start doing that on a regular basis, things are only going to get worse.
Yeah, like you said, man, that was the character of you stay in the house, that's the punishment, and you ain't using my phone. That's another punishment. And then the fact was that back then, you could be on the phone and somebody else could pick the other phone up and listen to what you say and say, really, that's what you're going to do? Oh, yeah. I'm got the phone. Oh, yeah. No. You know, now you got they got the tracking on the phone and all that good stuff, but it's still, you done got to the point where now you got to have a phone on you to watch them. And I don't want you to be out there without a phone because ain't no pay phone no more. So you can't let them be out there.
And one quick thing that I always tell when I go and speak to families about sex trafficking, because it's real.
Yes,
when I go and speak to families about sex trafficking, I always tell the family, I said, I don't care what you do with that phone or computer, you do realize that most kids out here have 3 phones. That's real talk. Most kids out here have 3 phones because you can go buy a phone anywhere. Yeah. Always remember, your phone don't have to be activated. All they have to have is a hotspot. They can text and do whatever. Most kids have 3 phones. Majority of kids. So the phone that you tracking, they're not using that. Only thing you're gonna do is track them or where they at, but majority of the time they might give it to a friend. That's it. You can call it, and you do realize they can transfer a call to another phone. These kids know these phones, and these are elementary kids tell me about the game. Trust and believe. So again, you got to be willing to get out of the ancient way of thinking because you got to be ever evolving. It's a learning process to deal with what you're dealing with on today's standard. That's as an adult, that's as a kid, that's as a teenager, a single parent, a family, all these things you got to be willing to learn.
Man, yeah, and what you just said is another reason why I have always had an issue with when it comes to my little cousins, anybody up under me. My thing is, hey, how you doing in school? What's going on with school? Because for you to say, like you just said about the kids dealing with 3 phones and this, and this, you ain't gonna tell me you flunking school, but you know how to manipulate people to do things that you want them to do. You know knowledge of how the celebrities are living and this, but you can't tell me how or when the War of 1812 was. When I ask you, we got a problem. We got a problem. But I mean, it's. But again, like I say, everybody. I mean, it's just the fact of being, and then that goes to the point of being a person who cares about the kids. That's all, and that's the majority of all they want. Hey, what's going on? Why you tell you? My mama don't care. My mama don't care about what's going on.
I've had kids say that.
Nobody asked me.
I trust and believe. I had kids say that.
Yeah, nobody asked me that. But my cousin, I mean, my little cousin, but he said, hate to see me coming. Oh, now they older and got kids. It's like, can you talk to so-and-so? Oh, no problem. Hey, what's going on with school? Oh, here you go. We eat the same thing. But it's the fact that they know when they come to me, hey, Unc, he caring. He want to know what's happening because he wants better for us. And if you tell me you having a problem, I can help you. I can't help you with nothing you don't tell me about.
Again, I can give a diddly damn if you like me, but you are going to respect me. Period.
And that's the whole other piece too about parenting now. Like I said, Jordan will be the first one to tell people, my daddy said no on a regular. Cause no, I ain't trying to be your partner. I could, like I said, until you get out of here, I'm gonna care for you even when you're out of here. But until then, no, I need you to strive and do what you're gonna do. Cause no, you ain't gonna sit up here and, well, I could have did better if my daddy would have. Oh no, that'll never be the situation. Yep. To this day, that shit, like I say, when I brought her to you, I like, can you tell her? Cause she ain't hearing it from me.
I forgot. I actually forgot. But yeah, I remember that. I'm like,
you showed,
okay,
hey,
yeah.
you dropped it on, and then to this day, hey, she got, like I said, got a car, got a job, she handling the money, voting, doing everything she's supposed to do as an adult. And she'll be 25 in October. Ain't
Time flies.
I got to think, ooh, we 25 in October.
Yeah.
I got a child
that quota.
25. She made it to 25, and I didn't kill her. Lord, thank you.
Yeah.
God is good, ain't it?
Yes, Lord.
But yo, man, so what else you got? What's gonna be the latest you can talk about? What you got going on, man? What's in the work? What you can talk
I would
about?
definitely say that again, this brand is growing. I am receiving more calls, receiving more clients. I've been busy. I've gone from working out 2 or 3 days a week to sometimes 5 days a week. Like I said, I had a session this morning, got another scheduled session tomorrow. It's growing, but again, I'm loving it. Me having this brand, it's a beautiful thing. Answering calls, people inquiring about my services, it's coming along. CP, I am blessed and ecstatic beyond measure. And I want to continue growing what I have started and I always got to put in there with the assistance of others. This is my vision, but I cannot do it without the assistance and encouragement of others. And I would not be where I'm at today without that assistance and encouragement of others. But this grind is real. When I say I'm busy, I am busy. But always remember that even though I'm busy, I will make time for the people I care about.
Yes, sir.
Very, very simple. I would never ever get that busy to where I cannot take time for the people I care about. And I think people fail to realize that I cannot be so engulfed in my own personal being if I am not giving blessings. I cannot receive it if I don't give it.
Yes, sir.
So again, even though I am busy, I will make time out for the things and for the people that I care about. Because again, in my time of need, I would hope that you would be there. But that's the same thing with anybody else. If you were coming out to ask me for some assistance, if I came, if I'm not there for you, then that says a lot about where we at. So again, you just got to build upon that. And I'm blessed to be where I'm at. I cannot give out certain dates and time because it hasn't been fully confirmed yet. But it's in the work.
All right. Well, we're gonna get some information that we can share with the people so they can
indeed
get with you and talk to you and get on that team. But mainly, man, again, thank you, brother, for 10 years of being able to catch you off. And like I say, hey, like I say, man, look at I done came down some off of what you're talking about. I gotta come back to your class, but
hey, I was gonna say that. I'm waiting for you to jump on that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but
that's joy.
Hey,
you've been to one of my workouts.
Oh yeah, and I said
it's fun. Yeah, but you gonna work out.
Yeah, but then since you brought that up too, yeah, I've been in your workout and they tell you that I'm gonna call it a lie. That lie you tell, you at your own pace. He let everybody do at their own pace. I'm doing my thing at my pace. All right, CP, pick it up. Hold on, bro.
My job is to push you.
What you doing?
My job is to absolutely push you. And again, I start where you at, but if I see that you are okay at that level, I'm gonna nudge you just a little bit. Just a little bit, but because I know you.
Yeah, you nudged me enough to where I had to step out the class and regroup for a minute. And then wait a minute, I ain't gonna lie. Look, hey, we like I said, we talking this family. Yeah, so I'm in there regrouping in the restroom, and he came down. I was there gone too long. He came down talking
like, you all right?
You all right? Yeah, I'll be in a minute, man. I'm like, oh, okay. You don't wuss and push to where some of that stuff done wussed and pushed out, which was good.
And that's the whole joy of exercise.
Because
what exercise does is detox you. First, fill your body with water. I always tell folks, the first thing you should do in the very first morning is, first of all, be thankful that you woke up. Second thing is, take some water and have it. They can be room temperature, and just start drinking water. That start working your organs, your lower intestines, and everything, so your body is re-energized. Yes, things are starting to work, and then just get up there. If you're not doing any more than just walking around, get that blood flowing. It helps. I have morning workouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Hazelwood Central at 5:30 in the morning. A lot of people say I can't get up that early, but once you get done with one of my good workouts, you can see the video. Oh yeah, you can see my frat brother and I getting in. There's been some other people in the past that's worked out in the morning, and they absolutely loved it after. Now again, it's not easy getting up and condition yourself to do that, but once you get it done, your day is done. All you got to do now is just keep the good fuel in your body.
Yep, like I said, no, sir. I'll be a proud person to say, yeah, I'm part of that first beginning workout, and I'm gonna get back in that piece. But like I say, it's just the fact of, because of what you taught me in that, I took it and have been using it to do what I have to do to get that time in. And like I said, man, just getting yourself up and going, you never realize how easy the rest of your day goes.
Very much so. And all the energy that you have. Very much so.
Yeah. But thank you, my brother Yogi. Mr. Yogi, love you to death, boy. You know, hey.
Love you too, brother.
We're gonna get together because I'm setting my money together. I've been making extra on my other stuff so I can travel somewhere, you know, because we said we're gonna go out this here state somewhere else to relax and enjoy life and see some things. And see, nowadays with you though, now you probably want to go to Dominican Republic and slide down the mud tree and get something. See, I'm gonna do a little hiking with you, but I ain't going through all that.
Hey, listen,
I get there, I change my mind and do it all with you.
Hey, CP, you gotta live life. And like I said, I love camping, I love hiking. My next big purchase, I'm gonna start doing biking.
Let me know when you get the bike. Now I got you. I've been trying to get a bike for the long, so let me know.
Hey, let's talk about it.
We can do that
because that's going to be some things that I want to do, because I want to start building. I don't want to be satisfied with just one aspect of life.
Got you.
Camping is something different. I've been on numerous hikes. I don't mind doing weekend camping. I don't mind doing certain things. You got to live life. I did everything from skydiving to zip lining to parasailing, all these different things. I ask people, I tell people, it's okay to be uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Do some things that you're not used to doing or never have done. Right. Do stuff like Tough Mudder, where you do all these obstacle courses. Again, I'm 51. Yeah. I want to do another one. I'm going to try to assemble a team to possibly participate next year, a Hendo team. And we're going to go somewhere like at Wentzville, have a team of 10. I promise you those things are not easy, but once you accomplish that, check off your bucket list. You got to live life. Stop just being comfortable. And I would also say too, what you alluded to, I'm a traveling man. I love to travel. It's okay to go to Jamaica, Bahamas, Dominican Republic. That's great. But let's start going to Egypt. Yeah. Let's start going to Belize. Let's start going to Rome, Barcelona, all these different, Leiden, Austria, all these different places. Let's start going different places. It's a whole different world out there. And it's not as expensive as you think it is. I would always say, add up the amount of money you spend on junk food. Yep. Times that by 12. Add up for a month, times that by 12. There's your trip and flight and spending money.
There you go. Thank you for teaching, my brother. But
always,
like I say, man, God bless you continuously. And yeah, I'm with my Hindu shirt, long sleeve and short sleeve, so I can. You say you got trucker hat too. I wear a hat.
Yeah, I got trucker hats too. They all at the store. I'm gonna get some more.
We'll get it out there. All right, till we holiday on.
Yes. Hendo Health and Wellness. Go to my webpage. You will see everything. You'll see my bio. You see what I'm all about. You will see part of my journey. You will understand where I'm coming from as far as my testimony, but you will also see what I'm engaged in. You will see some of my videos, my morning videos, my group videos, all these different things. You will get a better understanding of what this Hendo product is. And again, I'm not just talking about it. I'm living this lifestyle. So come and join. Reach out to me. I will respond.
We're going to put that information up so they can do that, man. And again, I'm here with Yogi, Darrell Yates, my brother. We should holler, man. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
All right. Bye.